I actually decided that I wanted to try the mushroom because I love mushrooms.
Yeah.
Now I love mushrooms because they're mushrooms. Yeah, because I don't want to lose my card. All right. I'm really impressed with the smells.
For real though.
We don't always get this everywhere, but man, this just, even when I had the window down in the car, I couldn't smell it, but once we got out, whew, it's amazing. Nikki sent me a video. Okay. I don't know if this is the old owl bear. I don't know if it is because I remember the video. So I'm curious if they just got that mac and cheese from owl bear or if this is the old owl bear. Well, let's get you going in.
Do it.
So far, all's good.
Go ahead.
I will say I like the smell outside. Yeah. It was a lot more strong and pungent, that smoke amazingness. In here, it's more just down home cooking smells, you know?
Yeah.
So the menu's looking good. There's a lot more on that menu than I thought there was gonna be. So if this whole pitmaster thing doesn't work out, you can be a barber, right?
That's right.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Lean side, got a lot of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Your lean side's got a lot of flavor. Yeah. What are you guys using to smoke this? Right here? Did we walk right by him? Okay. Because we're in a discussion right now. Is Pit Fiend formerly Owl Bear?
Everything's the same except the owner got out.
Okay. I remember the pits, I remember the colors, all the painting on the outside. And we walked up, because we haven't been here before. I was like, hey, I know that I read an article about this place. And so it was amazing. We pulled up, we parked across the street, got out, the smells were spot on when we got out. I mean, just exactly what we're looking for, you know? Yeah, maybe May? Maybe?
He might, you know, the guy just walked outside, he might be opening that door. I think he's gonna open the door right now.
Is he? We're gonna go take a look. We'll be right back. Here, I got the door for you here.
Oh. Bam.
Good, man.
Good, how are you?
It's going better now. How long have you guys been using these?
The smokers?
Yeah.
Well, so, I mean, I started with Owlbear when Owlbear opened the brick and mortar here.
Okay.
The spot here before this. That's where the smokers came from.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been in use since Owlbear was founded as a food truck in 2016, 2017.
Okay, so they're well seasoned. I mean, these things have been around. They've got thousands of pounds through them. Well, and the doors on these smokers are huge. You guys have any trouble keeping your temps, or you got it dialed in where you know exactly?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I just went and bought a bunch of wood last weekend. Some pecan, one piece of mesquite, and it was local down here, and they had a bunch of oak that looked just like this, and I actually avoided it because they were super nice down there. They were affordable. That's the thing, is it's tough to find good wood, at least the stuff you're wanting. Now, they weren't sure what was and what wasn't post oak. I wasn't 100% sure, but I got it. I got a bunch for Tony. He wanted pecan. Now I know that I probably should have gotten these smaller pieces here. Yeah, I got some big splits. So they came from some bigger logs. And I don't know, Zach, can you see that? And I wasn't certain if I was getting the right thing or not, because a lot of people were loading this up, and I honestly wasn't certain if they were wanting to use it for firewood or what they were using it for. But now I see that next time I drive down there to Variety, that's what I'm picking up. You know, sometimes that post has a really great gray color to it, but there was a lot of real white, and I was like, well, I'm not 100% certain what I'm getting, but it's better than 2x4s, you know? I'm not smoking the treated lumber off the job site. A good area you guys are in. I mean, it's actually got better parking and better accessibility than I expected coming down here. I think we got some good spots to sit in there.
About a man.
Thank you, man. What's your name? Michael, I'm Cody. Yeah, good to meet you, bud. So did you do all the painting outside?
What's that?
You did all the painting outside?
No, not really.
No, okay.
The painting on that wall was a local artist.
Okay.
And then like when we took over was already painted black, and so we put up the sign or whatever that says. But that's pretty
All right. Yeah. When I'm not eating barbecue, I'm building stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll make a list and send it in later. All right. We're interested in brisket, the pork tenderloin. It's not something we see often when we go out for barbecue. So we definitely wanted to go that direction. Of course, ribs are always, you got to have ribs, you got to have brisket, and then the pork belly. I'm becoming more and more in love with pork belly every time I try it. I used to be scared of making it. Now I do it. So I saw what you were slicing a little while ago. You do it way different than I do. I bet you do it way better than I do. But I still, yep. Yeah.
Okay.
With the housing market shit in the bed and interest rates going up, we're only able to get a slice here, a slice there, all right?
That's 0.27 right there.
Awesome.
My favorite piece of brisket overall.
All right,
Okay, let's do it.
that'll do. I actually decided that I wanted to try the mushroom because I love mushrooms.
Yeah.
Now, I love mushrooms because they're mushrooms. I don't love mushrooms because somebody said you're a vegan now or you're a vegetarian. So,
No, I mean, a lot of mushrooms. A lot of people who eat meat, they'll order a bunch of meats and the mushrooms.
okay.
Yeah. So it's not like you gotta be vegan to eat it.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to lose my card. All right.
2 mushrooms?
Yeah, I think we got to try some mushrooms.
Yeah, let's get like 2 mushrooms. Awesome.
Yeah, Tony's our well-trained guy. We're just I don't know. I'd say we're evenly trained.
You're a bit
'Cause
further
we
ahead.
eat well.
You have like 4. He has like what? 2 grills, 2 smokers.
When we went to Texas has a certain way that they do it. Texas does it the way that they do it. But what I'm liking when we go to different places here in Colorado is that everywhere has their own kind of flavor. They aren't trying to mimic exactly what their neighbor. That coffee, that sweetness, that was so unique and awesome. I loved that. So yeah, anything you guys have that may be a little bit different, a little bit off the charts, we're definitely willing, thank you, to try it.
Sweet.
And see what it's like. You know, the lamb that we had at our first video, that lamb was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Yeah, that pulled pork was amazing. And it has it just enough in the back that you definitely notice the difference, but it's not so overwhelming that I definitely don't want to get thrown stuff that you're not used to. But still, a lot of times those changes are good. But that was hinted enough that it was unique, it was different, it was really great. So yeah, man, we're at a barbecue place. I know how this works. I'm going for the mushroom first. I figure it will only get better from there, but I do love mushrooms. So
I do like how you're thinking there. Okay. All right, I think as resident turkey man, I'm gonna start with the chicken.
all right. So here we go. First bites. Actually, I gotta be honest. We did try a little bit at the glass. It was great. So
We did. Dude,
it's a great mushroom.
it's a great mushroom. Would you order it over barbecue though?
Would I No, I would order it with my barbecue.
Okay.
Every
That's
time
fair.
I would
That's
order
fair.
it with my barbecue. I definitely would get that again.
Try the chicken. I don't like chicken, but try the chicken. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of chicken.
I mean, chicken's good. If I want barbecue though, I don't want chicken.
But I'm a fan of Fiend's chicken. All right, they changed me.
They changed. I like them.
It's no Wingstop. No, I'm kidding.
Wings.
All right, the sausage.
Yeah, come.
Now we're syncing up here.
Nah.
I like the sausage. Definitely different than some of the other sausages we've had.
It's like very festive. I like that. I like good Christmas barbecue. Wow.
Yeah.
I was a little worried. I don't love cranberries.
Yeah.
It's not super smoky. It's pretty savory though. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like cranberries, so I thought, well, I had asked when we were up at the glass, what happens if I love one? And I thought, by the way, I don't think I'm going to love this one, but that one's great. I would definitely, I want to take some of that home for my wife. There's a couple of them away from here, but we tried to do them somewhat in order, but there's a lot.
Let's try the
so,
sausage.
yeah.
All right. We can do it. Is that the brisket?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, burnt end brisket?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was
Ooh.
that crispy and that.
Ooh,
Holy
check
crap.
that out. Okay.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to see. So we got fat in there. We got that burnt end, that edge.
That's really good. It's not a heavy smoke. It's good smoke.
Yep, I think my bite was better than your bite.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
That was the perfect ratio on that moist side. The perfect ratio of fat, meat.
Yeah.
Right, I'm not getting a ton of smoke on it, especially for seeing these like authentic, real deals. You see them in the background, these smokers.
The normal places we go, it's like, okay, is it smoky enough? Is it not smoky enough? This is.
It carries itself without a ton of smoke.
They're all. It's still barbecue. It's all very unique though. Like it's not a typical like, oh yeah, that's a Texas brisket. It's. I like it.
We did some of that pulled pork a moment ago. I'm gonna do some more. But choose your rib.
Choose my rib.
Choose your weapon.
The number two rib.
Man, I just had another bite of that pulled pork. I'm a fan. It's
really good.
got just enough. It's not a punch in the face. It's kind of subtle, but it's unique. It's really great.
Okay. Man,
What is that on there?
I don't know. I think that's what I like here. When we were talking to him, it was Paul. He said that like it is traditional barbecue still, but they have fun with it. Like they change up their flavors, they test things, and as you're changing things, as you're testing things, you learn what works well and what doesn't. And this is like traditional barbecue. Not gonna be my number one, but like if you're like, where do you want to go for barbecue? This is probably my number one. Like I love these flavors.
Yeah. They're not trying to be anyone but themselves. So I like that.
Man. Wow. Okay. Like I want to try sauces, but I don't want to try sauces. Like that's normally I would have tried all the sauces by now.
I was upset about coming here without Tony. I'm glad we're not here with Tony because this gives us a reason to come back again. Well, but I think we're getting smarter on the way we're ordering too. We're
not ordering a used car's worth of barbecue at Franklin's.
I like the area just because it kind of seems central and it wasn't that difficult to get here. But it's not an area I would normally come to. It's not an area that I would normally, coming into the city, downtown. But it wasn't tough getting here, not today. I'm betting maybe on a game day, a Colorado Rockies game day or something, it might be a little bit tougher to get around here, but we found a good day, it worked.
Yeah, and it's a Saturday. They're only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's really not that bad. It is a little small here. There's seating outside though, so don't come on a crazy windy winter day or something, but
Yeah.
I like this.
I think our timing worked out well. There was a bunch of people here when we came in. They cleared out. It was just good overall timing. But yeah, just going for the pickles and just kind of clear it. Yeah. If pork belly's not one of your favorites, I don't know why. It's oh wow.
It's like just extra thick bacon, basically.
Yep. Yeah, I like their seasonings. They're so unique. Everything they're doing. There's the colors that it's not overwhelming. It's really just enough.
Well, it's a little smoky. You know it's barbecue, but there's something else, and you're like, that is amazing. What is it?
Yep.
I love it.
So they're doing that coffee on here, and
Okay. Or is that on tenderloin there? I think of the coffee.
no, I
drip.
think we've got it
Oh, is
on
it on
here
both?
too.
Oh, okay.
But just like Paul was saying, they're not
yeah.
throwing freeze-dried crystals at it.
No.
This is really good coffee. They're sparing no expense. So sometimes you sit there and say, yeah, thanks for not sparing any expense. I'm gonna say on this one, good job. Sometimes it's frivolous, it's unnecessary, but I think these guys are nailing it. So I'm gonna go the opposite end.
Wow. Like
This is really heavy vinegar, but great vinegar.
This
I want
is-
you to try that.
ditto. That one's like sweet Korean. Like usually there's like that pungent
Oh,
flavor,
okay.
and it doesn't have that. Like it's wow. Yep. Maybe we shouldn't release this video. Make sure people don't come here.
Yeah. I wouldn't have said, hey, let's do that. It works. Holy crap, that works really good.
This is insane.
And I do want to try this darker, thinner kind of,
Okay, more soy saucy kind of looking one.
or maybe more sesame oil. I don't know. They're doing it right.
Every
So
time.
unique. They're not trying to be anybody but themselves. So blazing your own trail works. Sometimes we found that we found that place where sometimes blazing your own trail is it. These guys are doing it.
Like, can I just like order this for lunch every day? Like, is that a thing? Delivery? I go broke delivering
And
this.
the
to my
crazy
house?
part though is, you know what? On Tuesday, bring this sauce. On Wednesday, bring this sauce. On Thursday, bring, because every time you're getting a different profile.
Okay, you have to try the sides. Mac and cheese. I think if you're a mac and cheese person, it's different, but it's like phenomenal. I don't love mac
I
and
kind
cheese
of
most
try
of the
to
time.
go to the middle.
Yeah,
So
it's like a nice thick, almost Alfredo creamy cheese.
oh yeah.
It's not like your traditional mac and cheese. Again, nothing
Nope.
nothing here has been, and we appreciate that very much so. So good.
I'll tell you, and I know on their website, and they're saying that Owl Bear made this famous as our Owl Bear mac and cheese. That's great, awesome. I do like Kraft mac and cheese, but you know what? I'll actually take these mushrooms
Over the mac and cheese.
over the mac and cheese.
I'm gonna say the curried cauliflower. Again, good. You know, if Tony was here, he would be saying we don't go to barbecue for the sides, and we don't. But we always have to try the sides, make sure that they're good.
All right.
And-
Yep, there's curry.
It's good.
For
It's curry.
sure.
It's yeah.
If I got a meal deal and they said you have to order a side, I'm ordering the beans over
Yeah.
over the mac and cheese. I'm ordering over the
You get the
what
mushrooms.
am I trying to think? Curry, not curry. Yeah, curry.
Curried. Yeah.
To just come into a place and say, oh, this isn't good, or and there's some things that we've had that aren't good.
Yeah.
For uniqueness, now I'm gonna say smoke. There's not much there, but for uniqueness and bold, amazing flavors, I'm coming back here.
Yeah. 100%.
It's for unique flavors, unique sauces, that coffee and everything. They've hit the mark. They really have. This place is awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I
So-
think, like, if you're going traditional barbecue, rating this,
It's not traditional barbecue.
yeah, and that's where I have a hard time because, like, I would give it, like, for being traditional, like 7 out of 10. But for flavor, if I have all the options, this is gonna be higher. Like, overall, if you just said it, best
Oh, yeah.
barbecue places ever, this is my top 3 for sure. Like, Snow's, I don't know if we're ever gonna beat Snow's.
Yeah.
But
Terry Black's beef rib, best
Oh.
beef rib I've ever had.
well, and we went to AJ's beef rib is also really good.
Oh yeah.
But, like-
I had that last weekend. I was so mad about paying $36 for it until I ate it.
And then you're like,
And I'm like, I get it.
so worth it.
There's
But,
a
like,
reason.
If you're like, hey, what barbecue place? You can go anywhere, experience-wise, flavor-wise. This is probably my number 1. I love Snow's, but you have to wait a long time. That's an experience. That's a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. I like unique flavors, and I think everything nailed it. Like, again,
Yeah.
AJ's, a
So
few
I'm
things
curious,
stand
how
out,
many
but, like,
times did they make something and throw it away because they're like, whoa.
Like-
Like when you're going for unique
Yeah.
and they've nailed it. When you're going for unique though, how many times do you miss the mark?
and have to redo it. But
I
like,
missed it a lot of times just trying to make traditional barbecue.
yeah,
So
but like it's.
this is more. And did you try this?
I didn't know. Is it
I
good?
just tried. Yeah, I just tried kind of some of the pieces on the inside. It almost reminds me more of almost like a pho or something. I would do that chicken again, and I'm anti-chicken. I would say that brisket was the perfect bite of brisket because it was that end. I think if you're going to the middle, you're gonna be a little disappointed because you're not getting that smoke.
Well, we
But if
had
you
a
get
piece
that
of
in,
it. It
yep.
was good. It was really
It was
flavorful.
lean.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna go with some of that again, just so I can. Well, with this, the way you get that blend, that fat and that meat,
Yeah.
I gotta commit to a sauce because I want to try it with the sauce.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go with
I think this is the Kansas.
that's that sweet one, yeah.
Like almost Kansas City style, a little bit sweeter than that.
Didn't make a bad decision, huh?
So you have to pick a place in Denver you're gonna go eat barbecue.
Well,
Is this it? You don't get to go anywhere else.
if I want to bring somebody to a place that I think that you want to showcase, say, hey, it doesn't have to be traditional barbecue to be great barbecue. I'm bringing them here. If I'm taking somebody to have traditional, badass Texas barbecue, I'm going to AJ's.
Yeah.
But
they're close enough and you almost hit both places.
But yeah, this I would come back here over and again because the flavors are just explosive and they're so unique. I want to take some of this home for Tony, but I think he's gonna be better here.
Yeah.
But
We're 100% coming back, regardless.
yeah. So I think maybe I get some lids and
Let's do it.
for the sauces, because those you got to try them.